Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and today we're talking used cars. This one is stock number P2692. It's a 2019 Kia Sedona, used car, but 2019, and of course it's just the beginning of 2020 right now. Let's go take a look. Alright, 2019 Kia Sedona. We're dealing with some bright sunshine here, but I will do my best. Now, first of all, this is our used car video. It's going to be about 5 minutes long. We do have a full walk-around review of this car when the 2019 was new. We also have a seating and cargo configuration video on the 2019 Sedona, which is a little bit longer as well. It'll give you a whole bunch of details. So if you want to research this car online, this is just to show you this particular stock number, but we do have other 2019 Sedona videos online. So you're going to notice a few things out front. I just pointed to the headlights there, the projector beam headlights. They're nice, a sharp cutoff headlights. Falling over here. They're nice, sharp cutoff headlights, which means that you have a nice clear beam with a, true modern light. You got alloy wheels down here. We literally just took this car in 5 minutes ago. So Anna asked me to do a video for her so she can show a customer. So if you're that customer, then there you go. If you're someone else, that's fine. There we go. So obviously white in color. None of the colors will ever show up perfectly on video. It is an LX model. We're going to have a lot of features in our LX model. It's not the base model that people think it is. It's got rear backup beepers, camera. We're going to talk about all those things as we hop inside the van right now. Okay. So I'm going to start the key up here a little awkwardly with my left hand. I got my camera in the right hand. There we go. Reaching around the nice big steering wheel. Okay, here we go. Here's what the gauges look like. Left side tachometer, right side speedometer. You've got temperature gauge on the bottom of one, fuel gauge on the bottom of the other. In the center is a multi-information display. So that shows you all kinds of information from fuel economy to speed to all sorts of stuff. So that's a multi-information display. We'll get back to that in a second. Over here is a nice big backup camera. Now, of course, backup cameras are sort of standard on, I think, every vehicle now. So this one, of course, is not just a camera, but a nice big screen. You'll also notice it has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. If you have an Android phone or an iPhone, you can get navigation through your phone right on this screen. You just plug your phone in down over here. Sorry, plug it in right over there. And on this screen, it's just the same as having a factory nav unit. It uses your Google Maps, super intuitive. We've got videos on how to use Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well on our YouTube channel, so you can look at those as well. Super convenient. Of course, all your texting, all of that stuff is all done by voice. So that's a feature that this car has that not every 2019 van has. Coming down here, here's your climate control. Nice, simple climate controls. Manual controls, which means they're easy to use. Dials there for fan speed and temperature. You've also got a rear temperature control. So anything in the rear, you can control right here. And it says rear lock right there. What that means is you have a controller up over there. That's in the rear seats. I'm just above the rear seat right now. And on the passenger side, and you can control there. If you've got little kids and you don't want them controlling their own climate, you can just lock them out through that button right over there. So that's kind of cool. Down there, I mentioned the USB plug. There's a 12-volt plug over there as well. Automatic transmission. This is, I believe, the 8-speed. 2019 would be an 8-speed automatic, so that's upgraded over the 6-speed. You can put it in drive, and if you want, you can tap it this way, and you can manually shift the gears yourself. So that's kind of a nice feature, especially if you're going to tow a trailer. If you're going to tow a trailer, you can tow 3,500 pounds with this. Active Eco button there, so you can, if you're driving efficiently anyways, hit that Active Eco button. The car will work with you to get great fuel efficiency. Rump roasters, heated seats in the front 2 seats, so 3 levels of seat heating on both sides here, and steering wheel heater right there. So if you want a nice warm fingers on your steering wheel, again, LX model, so fairly base. There was actually an L below this, but we almost never saw that car in stock. This was sort of where our entry level really started, practically speaking. But that heated steering wheel allows you to keep your hands on the wheel and have them nice and warm, and that's nice because you don't have to wear gloves. And then you don't have to wear gloves when you're touching your touchscreen stereo system. So we're going to turn the heated seats off, heated steering wheel off. Scroll across, typical for minivans, you got the dual glove box, top and bottom there. There's some storage in each one. Storage everywhere in this car, just like every other minivan. Storage in the door, just below that sort of grayed out area is a little bit of storage. Below that, again, bottle storage, extra storage, tons and tons of storage. So we're going to scroll down to the back seats. You can see the seats, of course, are lighter in color. They do have a stain-resistant fabric, so don't worry too much about the light color. It gives you a nice airy feel, but also isn't something you have to worry about stain showing up on. We've got a couple seats folded down, a couple tumbled. That center seat in the middle row there can be taken right out if you want, very simply. You can see in the roof there, you've got, like I mentioned, that controller there. And there's vents over there, so a lot like the Telluride, actually. One thing I want to show you, which of course a lot of minivans have, but this is a little wide-angle mirror right up there, so you can look at your kids or whoever's with you right there. You can just keep that down, or you can hide up. And if you want to know where you put your sunglasses, because a lot of places they have sunglasses up there, I'm just going to switch camera hands here. There is, underneath here, that little tray right there holds your sunglasses. It's actually made just for your sunglasses. There's a 12-volt port in there as well in the armrest. Cup holders are everywhere, lots of stuff to show you. So, let's talk about the steering wheel here now that we're back. Cruise control's over here, so that's these three controls right there. The multi-information display panel, the thing that we talked about in the center of the dash, you can control all of that from your thumb right here. Lots of menus in there, easy to control, very intuitive, very easy to work. Over here is your audio and Bluetooth controls, simple, simple, simple. And over here, automatic headlights, so they turn on automatically when it gets dark outside, simple, simple. Lots of things to show you out here. Power mirrors, power locks, power windows. When you lock the car, you see how this is set to auto on the mirrors. What's nice is if you look at the mirrors, you have a wide-angle mirror on the driver's side, but if you hit the lock button, your mirrors can fold in. This is a little bit wider vehicle, being a minivan. It's not a compact car. So if you get into a tight spot, you can just tap that button, or you can set it up the way it is right now. So when I lock the car, those mirrors will fold in and give you extra room. I think we're going over our 5 minutes for sure here. All right, we'll show you the back, we'll show you the side, we'll close up the video. Here's what the key looks like. Simple, let me flip it around here. Simple jackknife style key. So that blade up top folds into the key fob, and you'll just have the fob in your pocket. We're gonna pop open the trunk. As we do that, you can see those folded down seats there. So we can release that seatbelt and send it to the ceiling if we wanted to. But you got the folded down seats, you got one tumbled, which can tumble and move forward. You got one in the center, which can tumble and be removed if you wanted. So lots of ways to organize seats, of course, like every minivan. Cargo space is huge, and so is seating comfort, seating practicality. So if you're interested in this car or any car just like it, feel free to give us a call. Phone number is 519-304-6542. You can reach us online at www.brantfordkia.ca. And of course, the easiest way to reach us is just to click that link in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. That link will take you right to our website, right to our sales team. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day.